Hello, my name is Armstrong, and I'm the co-author of Bethlehem the Beginning. Now this story goes back about 22 years when I first had a friend of mine ask me to write a Christmas song for him. And in the process of writing the Christmas song, I came up with this idea in the back of my mind of the little shepherd boy singing a song about his experience at the birth of Jesus. So if we fast forward up to 2001, I returned from Germany, had a conversation with my mother, who, quite frankly, is probably one of the most prolific songwriters I've ever known. And our Christmas tradition over the last 15 years or so had been that she would write a new Christmas song, and then she and I would perform it Christmas Eve for our family. And we've been doing this for many, many, many years, and as I indicated, she had built up quite a plethora of different types of Christmas material. So we had a conversation one day over breakfast about the fact that I wanted to take her Christmas songs and either make a Christmas CD album of some sort out of it. And all of a sudden we started talking about this possible storyline. Well, from 2000 to 2003, she and I worked on taking her songs and some of my songs and some of the original Christmas songs that we all know and love. And we crafted them into this wonderful little story about the birth of Jesus, only this time told by the animal's perspective. And we finished it by 2003. I hired 18 wonderful character actors and singers. We went to Orlando for a couple of days. We recorded all the parts, and then I came back and we edited it and put it all together. And by 2003, we were pretty much done with what we thought was going to be a storybook now with a CD. Middle part of 2003, unfortunately, my mother's health started to fail, and I realized I wanted to do something, or we needed to do something a little bit faster as far as realizing a finished product. So a friend of mine, Fred Johnson, suggested we could do this as a musical play. So in 2003, we put it all together, performed it for a live audience in 2003, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And during that process, it was really evident to all of us that this needed to be an animated film. It had all the parts and all the possibilities for doing something pretty spectacular. And so in the process of trying to look at how to do a trailer in April of 2010, I met with a couple of friends of mine who had this idea, well, we could possibly make an iPad app out of your story, because the iPad had just come onto the scene. 2010 was going to be the first Christmas for the iPad app, and I thought that was a marvelous idea. The iPad actually presented itself as the only vehicle that we knew on an ebook basis that we could actually impregnate the music with, and that was for us the key. So we are now in the process of finalizing the iPad app for Christmas of 2010, and it's our intention that this story will help to put Christ back into the Christmas message. And we hope that if you are looking for something more wholesome and entertaining, this is a funny, musical, new version of the Nativity story told by the animals. If you want more information, you can go to our website, which is BethlehemTheBeginning.com, and we'll give you more news bits and flashes and updates as we go along between now and Christmas. And hopefully, if you have an iPad this year, you'll buy the app and tell all your friends. Merry Christmas.